You see, traders make a lot of mistakes in their trading journey, or even in the trades. So here is the question: do you have any idea what is one of the biggest? And I'm asking one of the, because there are a lot of mistakes, but I will be covering some of the things which I am asking, and I will be answering the question which I am asking through this video, and the things which I will be talking about. But if you have anything specific to share, please use the comment section. And yeah, the question was, do you have any idea, like one of the biggest mistake which traders do in their trading journey? And the answer which I have, and I have come to realize in the trading, is making a move when the move is already over or it's about to over. And what I mean by that is, well, I will be talking with some examples and the things which is happening here in the BTC. So before I share my thoughts and analysis about the BTC, disclaimer: anything which I am talking here is my own ways to do the analysis, and I'm just sharing for educational and information purposes only, nothing more than that. So with that note, let's start. So like I said, what is that one of the mistakes people do? That is, and I've also said, making a move. And what I mean by that is, let's say, and not even let's say, we are right now here, right? We see here the price, when I'm recording this video, the price is trading here. And that also has to do with the confirmation. Sometimes making and waiting for the confirmation, leading us to make the wrong decision or wrong trade. So, and moreover, the things which I talk about in all of my videos is the analysis. And that, if that helps you out somehow, please like and share, and use your comment for your any sort of opinion or thoughts. So let's start with the analysis, and I will be talking with this analysis, the thing which I have asked in the beginning. So like I said, we have BTC price here right now trading somewhere here, and I don't know how many people are waiting for what thing, but what I am observing right now on the basis of my analysis is this price level where it is trading eventually will go to this price level here. I mean, in terms of time frame, and let me just share you guys what I do. What I do with my analysis is I do a multi-time frame analysis. Right now, in all of these time frames, 4 hour, daily, I'm not using the 1 hour right now in this video. 4 hour has its own zone. These are some zones, and these are specific with the 4 hour time frame. You see the daily right here. Let me go with the daily time frame. This daily is this one, and let me just go back and do one thing. First of all, do this. Let me just keep this daily time frame information here in this daily time frame. So here now, in right now in this 4 hour time frame, what we have is daily zones. And in this in my analysis specific, these zones represent something with its own. Oh, there is another daily time frame. What? Let me just go ahead and do this thing and keep it, and I will be explaining that in the in later time in this video. So yeah. So in this specifically right now in the 4 hour time frame, we have zones, and this is what I talk about in all of my videos. These are some zones, and these zones represent something with its specific thing, which is upper level, lower level, and the zone itself. Upper level, lower level, and the zone itself in each time frame. See, upper level, lower level, and the zone, and this is I have marked in all of this time frame. So let's start with the analysis here with the 4 hour time frame. And I also said, making a move when the move is already over or it's about to over. So right now, what I have with the daily right now, the price is trading below the daily resistance zone. And in in my analysis, what I have observed is whenever the price break through, like in this candle which we see, this zone, this is one of the cases when price break through the zone in one candle which we have, or either in some series of candle. First starting with lower, in this, if price is trying to breaking the level from above, then it will start it with the above level, this one, and then price consolidate inside it, and then after the consolidation, then it will attempt to break the lower level also. And once the price breaks successfully and started trading in below the level, then it is a true sign of bearish. And this is what I have been talking about in my videos here, and I've been sharing all these things. And yeah, come to think of it, this right now, which we see price of this BTC trading below 97, this is what I've already talked about in my videos somewhere. I think, yeah, the heading of my video for that one is trading price, yeah, BTC consolidation, testing support, this one and this one. Yeah, this one is right now, this is going to happen. And oh yeah, here we go. So Bitcoin update, BTC last retest is 100,000 to make new downtrend, and this new downtrend will make a $97,000 here. Bitcoin price will test 97,000 for 150. So I think right now what we are observing with the BTC price is 97,000, of course. Now what's left is 150,000, and I mean, this is what we will be going to see with the BTC. If it has to happen, then I will be sharing my update in my this channel. For that you can subscribe, and you can click the notification for each and every videos for fresh and major update, because well, yeah, information, if you have something which keeps you updated, then why not? So yeah, let's continue. So as I said, when the price is trading below the lower level, that means the sign of a true bearish. And this is what I've been talking about in all of my videos, and since I think from here onwards, or maybe here onwards. Okay, so right now the move which is going to happen is this one. That's what I said. And the reason I'm saying this is because right now in the daily time frame, the price is trading slightly below the daily resistance zone. Now it is acting as a resistance, and we can see the action, the price action also in this daily time frame. This is the ongoing daily candle, right? We are getting a resistance. This becomes resistance. And another thing about this zone is, once price break through this level and it tries to if there is some sort of attempt for the upside, first the price has to do is to break this lower level. And this is what is we observing. The price is getting resistance in the lower level. So let's say the price will successfully break this lower level, then it will consolidate inside this zone. And after the consolidation, it also has to break this upper level. And if it successfully break this upper level, then this eventually becomes a support, and then price will test for some other higher level, in this case the daily type case here. So even during this attempt, if price successfully break through this lower level, then this lower level becomes a support, but it's in a daily time frame. So I think that doesn't matter for some of the people who trades in the lower time frame. But I am talking in some sort of a way where the analysis is about the higher time frame and the things which is happening. So yeah, let's continue. And as I said, price is trading below the lower level, and it's a true sign of a bearish indication. And as we can see in the daily time frame, this is trading below this daily zone. If I go in the lower time frame, we also have some zones. These zones, 4 hour. This is the 4 hours time frame zone. So here we have this 4 hour time frame resistance. And what I have said, one of the thing is, whenever price is trading below the zone, entire zone, and what we have with this candle is it break through the zone in a single candle, and closing is below the lower level. And in the daily, what I have talked about is, if price in any case, if it has to go for some attempt for breaking this level, then it has to break the lower level, and in this candle, that's what we are observing, and then after that price closed above this lower level. However, and what I have also said is, price will get a support here in the lower level. This is the level, and price closed here above this level, and then this, after this, ideally in the bullish case scenario, but since we are in some sort of a bearish and selling pressure, what we have is this next candle, and the candle is below, it closed below this lower, and we have a very big candle, and it break through the lower level also, and then we see this fall. So in terms of activity, the price is trading slightly, not even slightly, it's in the middle between this upper 4-hour zone and the lower 4-hour zone. And what this thing is happening in the in this 1 hour time frame. So I'm not going to this 1 hour time frame, so I'm just talking here in the higher time frame, 4-hour daily, 3-day and weekly. So even if price if it attempted to go for the upside, first of all, right now as we are in the 4-hour time frame, it has to break this level, and it's very hard right now on the basis of things which we are observing, the daily, not daily, the downtrend, right? And if I go back in the daily time frame, and if I just use this, and this is what I mean by multi-time frame, if I keep this daily resistance zone here, so what we have here is the attempt in this candle, even in these candles, you can see there is some sort of a support in the lower level in the daily resistance zone. So right now it's a resistance becomes because the price is trading below this level. So during this case, if if I talk about price prior to this candle, this daily resistance zone used to be a support prior to this candle. So here we have support, but we have this candle in the 4-hour time frame. It break through the lower level and closed below that level, and then after that it indicates some sort of a bearish. It's a true bearish sign. So another candle which we see here, there isn't some sort of attempt, it break through the lower level, and in this case we have some sort of a support, but another candle which break through the lower level, and right now in the 4-hour candle what we are observing is this becomes a resistance. Similarly, even if it goes for the upside, like I said, first it will break this resistance. If it has to break this lower level, and since it's right now acting as a resistance, if it successfully break through this level, and then if price traded started trading inside it, then it will become a support, like this case in this candle, and then it will attempt, and then it will get another resistance here, this high above the above level. So the case is those are the things which people should be aware with the way I do my analysis. That's what I'm talking about in such a detailed manner, and I will be doing that thing because that's what I do. So if I go with this, I am right now in the 3-day candle, 3-day time frame. What we have is this candle first of all, and it is trading below this zone. And the candle, we see the candle, right? It's a big candle, and all these things I've talked about in my other stuff, all these videos. You can go of everything. Next bottom zone, 85,000 level. This is what is going to happen, which I predicted 3 days ago. Even this one, 97,000, 2 weeks ago I have predicted. This 4-hour support broken, 4-hour structure shift broken. That's the thing which happened here. I think, yeah, this is the thing. I've even fake alert move. This is where this thing was happening, I think, and this is what is the recent thing. And what I've talked about is it's not a time for to sell those who have some sort of a holding with the BTC. It's not a time to sell. The only time, I think, even if it has to selling, is when price break through this level, and and price started trading here. And then after that, if there would be some other level, there would be in in 3-day we have other levels also. Right now it's not here. So that even if it has to do the selling, then if price started trading below this lower level, then we can think about the selling. But in my case, what I have shared in this 85,000 level, and this is what will be going to happen either in this by the end of this week, or most probably in the next weekly candle. And in this weekly candle also, in weekly time frame, we have weekly zone, right? These are some zones, and what we have in the weekly time frame zone is the same. Price in this candle break through this entire zone and is trading below this lower level. So even if price go for some sort of attempt of, eventually price will get this lower resistance. If I go and do this all time frame and go this, we can see this is the daily time frame resistance zone, the higher level, upper level of the resistance zone, and this is the same thing which I have marked in the weekly time frame. So in terms of analysis and the move which eventually going to happen is, right now and in a smaller time frame, let's say even 1 hour and the 4 hour, it's in some sort of a consolidation, not even some specific way to say consolidation. It's in a rejection level with the daily time frame lower level, and even if it goes and break through this lower level, then it will get a rejection here. And then after that, and this upper level is the same of this weekly lower level. So price will get in the next weekly candle, that's what I've said, price go for this level like this, okay, this sort of a way, and then eventually it will start for the downside for this level. And this is what I'm expecting with the BTC 85 and 87,000 level. In the entire week, the price candle or the candle of the weekly time frame is similar to this. So yeah, this is what we have right now. And like I said, if you have some sort of other way to do the analysis, please do it, and that is what people should do, and believing on his or her own analysis and take action. But don't make a move when the move is somewhere here, and then you are thinking about going for trade, and some maybe here. Even if I go with the 4-hour time frame, let's talk about this thing also, how this thing going to unfold it. In this weekly time frame, like I said, the price will trading somewhere here, okay, and we have this much of space, or this much of paper, I don't know what to say. Yeah, and if I go back in the day, let's starting with the 4-hour again, we have this support. So price will go down. First of all, price always has to go with some sort of a price specific levels. Starting with the lower time frame, it always has to do with the and it always happen with the smaller time frame. So I'm taking the 4-hour, and I already have these zones. So what will gonna happen is, price gets a rejection here, and then it will start it for the downside. And first, even if let's say the price is here, after some sort of breaking this lower level and started trading up until this price level, it will get a rejection here, and then started a downfall. It will get some sort of a support, but it will eventually break it because of this weekly time frame candle what we have. And even 3-day candle, we have resistance here, okay. And then after that, price will continue for the downside, and it will get some sort of a support. And if I take this 4-hour time frame and do this is what is multi-time frame analysis. So again, daily we have this level, right now the price is trading here in nearby, maybe slightly below the daily resistance zone. This is another daily zone, but in between we have this zone. This is 4-hour zone. So price will comes when the price will started falling here, it will get a support, obviously, because of the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour people, or maybe 4-hour, every time frame, people have their choices which time frame they prefer to take their trades. So 4-hour time frame traders will step in here, and then they will try to hold this level. However, because of the selling pressure, eventually what's going to happen is price will break through this level also, and then eventually it will start it here, this daily support zone. So if I even take this level now, and if I go here and do this thing all and comes back here, so this daily zone is inside this weekly zone. So now we have 2 time frame within the weekly time frame. So even if I go and take this 4-hour time frame again, and then if I include this daily right now, let's say what is this? Okay, this one again, back to this one all, and take this in a weekly, we can see if price started for the downside, we will start getting some sort of a support here. This is the 4-hour zone, and 4 hours stepped in. They will step in, and then they will try to hold this level. But my analysis says the higher the time frame, the impact is not that much in the lower time frame, because right now things which is happening is on the basis of the higher time frame. Everything which happened so far is on the basis of higher time frame. 3-day, weekly. 3-day first started with breaking this 3-day what it used to be a support here up until prices here. Once price break through this zone in a single candle, and we can see resistance again in this candle, resistance. After the resistance, it again break through this level, right? Getting after sort of a heavy selling pressure, and then price is getting some sort of a support, upper level daily support here, twice here, we can see. And then this next candle, the support is broken in a single candle. And so, as I said, everything which is happening right now is happening in the higher time frame. So even if you use lower time frame, see, a higher time frame has more weight compared to the lower time frame. So, and these higher time frame is who uses a higher time frame? The institutional investors. They do not deal with this smaller time frame. Even some, there may be some, but most of the, and this is what I've talked about in this video, I think, the things which is happening, the institutional investors are selling, or institutional whoever who have some sort of a holding with the BTC, they are selling their Bitcoin, and due to that, the in the higher time frame we are observing heavy selling pressure, and due to that the lower time frame don't gonna have that much of support. So that's why this 4-hour time frame, this zone, 4-hour zone, eventually going to break, and then price will trade somewhere here. And if I go back with the weekly again, the weekly time frame, what indicates we have as a support is this zone, and including this this daily time frame inside this zone. So the most, or the major support we have with the BTC is this one right now. And these things are very common, I think. We are not in a downtrend, we are in some sort of in my opinion, we are in a correction. So the correction, what I mean by that is price is trying to comes back down, or maybe comes down somewhere here. This is the price level which I am expecting to BTC gets some sort of a major support, and then after that it will try to go for the this 150 level which people are talking about, and this is the case which I mentioned here in this one, 150. Okay, so, and there are other things which leading me to come to think in that way. So right now these are some other way to do the analysis. I have this my own custom script indicator here. What you can see is some this, like I've already marked for, just to save some time, not to explain it in a detailed manner. So what we have is this, first of all, indicator itself. Whenever the price, this is some sort of oscillator, so similar to RSI, but not exactly the RSI, but it's somehow it's similar. So whenever the price is trading this blue zone, this blue line, is trading in nearby this zero, nearby zero. What happened was, in these cases, price, you know, price went up, price took a u-turn from, after the downfall. See, we see the downfall from here, we see the downfall, and then after that, this from here onwards we see the uptrend similar to this one, and then here we see the downfall because of this oscillator, and this indicates uptrend move. Here we see uptrend. Here in the similar case, the oscillator is trading here, right, and this is prices here somewhere, and then price took off from here, and right now we are in this similar situation. So, and it's again one of the thing, like I said in the beginning, if you want to confirm, and in terms of in this video's analysis way, wait for this oscillator or my update or my analysis, so that I will update it in later videos, that once the price will started or once this oscillator started trending for the upside, then the same thing might gonna possibly this will happen similar to this cases, this case, this case, this case, and this case. So only case when this one is different is because of the downside. So this is yet to confirm, and that's what I'm saying. If you want to confirm it over here for the proper downtrend. But right now it's not in a downtrend, it's in the correction, and after the correction it will go for the uptrend. That's a most likely outcome. That's what I'm expecting with the BTC, and this is the level where it will get a major support. So that is all I have to share. But again, just to end, before I even end this video, please, if you want some major update with the BTC, you can subscribe this channel and click the notification for major updates, and then so that you can get yourself updated with the most important thing with the BTC. Because what I do and what I believe is, news has nothing to do with the price action. It has to do, but not to that extent that the price will with some sort of uncertainty. If I'm doing the analysis, I have my complete first of all experience, and then this technical analysis has to do with analyzing the market with some support and resistance. And this is very simple: support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance. And if you want those things, you can if you want to update yourself with these things, so please subscribe. And yeah, if you have anything specific to share with me, please use the comment section. And yeah, lastly, disclaimer again, anything which I have talked about in this video and all the other videos are my own ways to do the analysis, and I'm sharing for educational and information purposes only. Please keep that in mind, and most importantly, do your research analysis. And yeah, this is what I am sharing, so that it may help you out. So yeah, that's all. Bye bye for now, and take care, and happy trading.